So I want to talk a little bit about brand burnout and kind of what that looks like, for individuals. I typically actually don't get burnt out as a brand. One of the reasons why is because my brand is very diverse. So I'm never like constantly doing the same thing over and over. So it's kind of hard to get bored or burn out, in that regards. But one of the things that I do know about most, especially during these times as things are progressing and people actually have not caught up with the evolution of the marketplace dynamics, so many people are getting burnt out. And a lot of times when people think about being burnt out, they think about overworking and, being tired from just the dynamics of life and kind of overdoing it. But what can happen is a brand can actually get burnt out when they're constantly doing the same thing over and over in their branding. And what that looks like is it shows up in, not necessarily the lack of passion or enthusiasm, because sometimes it looks like you're just constantly on autopilot doing the same thing in your branding. And the burnout effect doesn't happen in the same way as we get burnt out when we're overexhausting ourselves. In this case, you're just burning the oil too much in a sense. And what you're doing is that is actually burning the people out that you're trying to make an impact. So sometimes when people see a lack of followers or a lack of response to different things, and maybe they have been getting response before, sometimes people are just really getting tired of the same old, same old. And that's the thing, is that your brand is burning out and it's burning other people out too. And most people just don't know how to interpret that or even, communicate that. But diversification is so important in branding. And being a brand expression, it allows me to continuously evolve what I'm doing and be able to be diverse so that you can, stay abreast with your audience, but also your emerging tribe, because there's always an emerging tribe, and most people don't even think about that. They're just really so focused on the people that they're currently serving. They don't think about the ones that are actually coming that are really requiring a different dynamics of their branding. So you don't want to get caught in burning out in your brand by consistently showing up the same way and doing the same thing, time after time. I think things are just seasonal, and you have to really be in tune. It's all about alignment. You have to be in tune and in touch with who you are as a brand and what needs to be expressed, during that time, and mixing it up. So I'll do some more videos on this particular topic, but I just really wanted to, bring that to most awareness, is that some of you are experiencing the brand burnout because you're burning yourself out in what you're doing with your branding, and it's time to diversify.